Hello, and welcome to the Wings Across Alabama Self-Guided Creative Workshop. This self-guided creative workshop was adapted from Share Your Story, a how-to guide for digital storytelling published by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. You can download and view the full PDF version of the Storyteller's Guide by clicking the link in this module. Today, we will get started with Module 2, the middle, Developing Plan. But before we get started, let's take a minute to take a couple of deep breaths and invite yourself to use the next few minutes to focus on your creativity. As we get started, please remember that you can pause the video if you want additional time to work through any of the steps. In the last module, we developed a focus for creating your empowerment video. During this module, we will continue to develop your story and begin creating a plan for recording your video. Looking back, review your ideas from Module 1 and select a topic if you have not already done so. Focusing on your chosen topic, who is the audience for your story? In other words, who do you hope hears your story? And who do you want to receive your message? Think about what impact your story might have on your selected audience. What makes your story unique? What do you want your audience to do, think, or feel after watching your video? This is the time to create an intention for sharing your story. Exercising agency and autonomy over your personal story and how it is shared is a hallmark of living an empowered life. In the peer community, we are often called upon to share our personal stories. Consider this session an invitation to move beyond any version of your story that you've previously shared. While your experiences will remain the same, you can share your journey any way you like, and it may be different from situation to situation or person to person. Consider how you'd like to share it with a wider public audience. How would you use such a platform to create awareness to a topic that is important to you? Your story can show others who have mental health conditions that there are hopeful, inspiring stories of recovery out in the world. It is important then to think about people as you continue to develop your presentation. Decide who you'd like to reach so you know how to speak to them on a more personal level. Deciding early on to whom you want to direct your message will guide you through the rest of the process of putting your presentation together. Take some time now to think about who is the audience for your video. Looking at your story, does it include views from a particular age group or from a particular community? To whom might you want to address a particular issue relevant to your story? This might be others with mental health diagnoses, mental health treatment professionals or facilities, family members, law enforcement, or faith community. Now that you've chosen your topic and your audience, you'll want to start thinking about resources to help you tell your story. Some things that you're going to need are a recording device such as a smartphone, video camera, or a microphone. You're going to need a way to put your pieces together, such as a PowerPoint or editing apps such as Canva. And it may also be helpful to have a friend or family member who is willing to interview you to help you tell your story. As you're preparing to put your story together, here are some things to consider. Your identity. Do you view yourself as a person with a mental health condition? It is your choice how to frame your identity as you share your story publicly. Cost benefit. Assess the costs and benefits of sharing your story in order to determine what you'd like to share and how much to share. Costs are reasons why you might regret sharing a particular aspect of your story, such as judgment from friends or family, or revealing personal information. Benefits include reasons why sharing your story will help and heal yourself and others. This might mean bringing awareness to a particular issue or sharing a wellness tool. Goals. What do you hope to achieve by sharing your story? Consider writing these down so you can assess at the end. Expectations. What do you expect will happen once you've shared your presentation publicly? In what positive or negative ways are you expecting others to react? And how will you handle their reactions? Support. Sharing your story publicly is a big deal and can be difficult to navigate alone. Do you have someone in your life who can support you in your decision to share your story publicly? Now it's your turn. Take 5 to 10 minutes now to reflect on these points and to write down your goals and make notes about any ideas that arose during this session. Congratulations! You have completed Module 2 of the Creative Workshop. Please take your time working through these exercises to put together your story. As you're working on your story, difficult emotions may arise. Please reach out for support to a friend or family member, or you can always call the Alabama Warm Line for support. Join us in Module 3 to put all of these pieces together. See you there.